Game 2 of the Interior Conference quarterfinal between the Vees and Smoke Eaters on a Saturday night from the SWC, and Evan Bushy gets the visitors on the scoreboard. Uses Josh Nadeau as a moving screen, actually goes off Nadeau's leg and in past Luca DePasquo. This made it a 1-0 trail lead 8 minutes into the first period, as they had that lead on the road in Game 2, looking for the split, but the Vees get a big equalizer from Spencer Smith late in the first, as the veteran catches in on a rebound at the top of the crease. Great play by Mason Pullman. One of his 3 assists on the night. Gets the puck to net to create the rebound. One more look at it here. Spencer Smith slips the D-zone coverage and banks that in and gets the crowd going to make it a 1-1 game with 4.5 minutes to go. Vees go to the power play. Great keep in by Ryan Hopkins here. Suniev to Bradley Nadeau. And that's pretty much automatic from that spot, isn't it? Bradley's first of 3 on the night, 5th of the playoffs so far. That was just 38 seconds left in the first period. That made it a 2-1 Penticton lead. One more look at that goal here. Suniev sets it up, and Bradley finishes it off, as that was goal number 1 on the night for him. But Trail, they were a very pesky group tonight. And Josh Shank, he had himself a ball game as well. 4 points, including a hat trick. Here's a goal early in the second, 4.5 minutes in, as he banks that one just past DePasquo to make it a 2-2 game, as Shank got the feed from Brady Hunter, and Trail tied things up. The Vees then rattled off 3 straight goals in the middle part of the second. First, Josh Nadeau goes 5-hole on the power play to reclaim the lead. His first of the postseason at 10:32. He quietly, if I can even say that, had a 4-point night in the win as he scores through the legs of Keegan Maddox. That made it a 3-2 Penticton lead midway through the second period. One more look at that goal from behind the net, as he got himself his first goal of the playoffs. Vees kept coming. Here's a great tip by Bradley Nadeau on another excellent play at the blue line by Mason Pullman, as he shows great hand-eye coordination to get a piece of that puck with the shaft of his stick and redirect that underneath the pads of Maddox. His second goal of the game, as Penticton went up by a pair of goals, that coming at 14:33 on a great play at the blue line, and more great play in front. This time, Dolvar Tinling on the power play, 6 seconds into the man advantage, as he scores a minute and 4 seconds after Bradley. And all of a sudden, the Vees up 5-2 late in the period. But hang on, Josh Shank and the Smoke Eaters clawed their way back in this one, as he gets goal number 2, stick side on the power play with under 5 minutes left in the second. That made it 5-3, and there's the shot there on the short side. And then Shank was at it again, this time from the left wing, and he goes stick side. The hat-trick goal, that at 19:49, just 11 seconds left in the period. That made it 5-4. Labeled shot here by Shank. He had a 4-point game. Terrific night for the number 13 in black and orange. But early in the third, Pullman again doing his magic at the blue line. Sets up Brett Morvik on the rebound, as the Vees go back up by 2. That's just 79 seconds into the third. Morvik's third of the playoffs, as he has his back to the goal when he shovels in this rebound, as he and DeGraves camped out in front. That puck off Maddox, right to Morvik. He bangs it in. That made it 6-4, and the Vees were right back at it. At 1:57 seconds later, Bradley scores his hat-trick goal. And look at that shot from the right circle. One more look here over the glove of Maddox, who had no chance. That made it 7-4 Penticton. They got one late from Cal Arnott, his first in the playoffs, as Thomas Bichette wins the puck battle on the wall, and Arnott sneaks it 5-hole. That with just a $1:30 to go to make it 8-4 Penticton, as they hold court on home ice. Take it 8-4, have a 2-0 series lead, as the scene now shifts to the Kootenays on Tuesday for Game 3. As the Vees halfway there in round 1. Highlights brought to you by our friends at the Penticton Herald.